Number one is you'll never hear none of these discussions anyplace else. That's first of all. I don't even hear Israelite groups talking to these points without cursing people out, without trying to get to hear their side, to bring some levity and regular conversation without judging our people. You understand?
I do.
And one thing that was good about our shows is that you can listen to it, and it's not judging or coming down. It's reasoning according to Scripture. Even though it sounds like a debate, it's an argument that needs to happen. So there's a different platform altogether if we're just bringing forth the doctrine. But if we're speaking to our people out there in public, we have to address what our people are dealing with in public.
True.
But still, not to knock anything you say, it's a great idea, and we're going to look into that once brothers move into the different areas and set up a show and try to pull some resources just to bring the truth. But it's important that brothers and sisters hear these ideas that are actually these plants that are being sent, these sentinels who are sent in our neighborhoods to further destroy our people. It's good for everyone to hear that these people really don't believe in the Bible.
You're right. You're right, they don't.
Yeah. Our people need to hear these guys who are being put in authority. And this guy that just was on, I didn't find out till after he was gone that he actually teach at a seminary college in Jamaica. So, come on now. So we have to address these issues because they are targeting a demographic. We have to tell people these are those that are after you.
I went on the web after you had mentioned that homosexuality was being used as a form of birth control. And it's very true that in 1973, Henry Kissinger put together a document targeting us to reduce our population, and homosexuality was one of his methods because prior to 1973, homosexuality was looked upon as a mental illness. Now, because this is what they're using to keep our population down, it's welcome. And I think also that parading or pushing us through the prison system promotes it even more because those young men are joining together, and when they come out, they learn to be homosexual.
Yes. They learn to enjoy an abominable act. Some of them are forced into the abominable act. So, yeah. You have articulated the eugenics program eloquently. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Sister Carol, thank you, and I will see you soon. I'll see you in the Sabbath class.
Yes, you know who I am, right, Elvis?
Oh, of course I do.
Okay. Shalom.
Bless you, sister. Shalom. This is shalom for me.
I will.
Okay, we have Brother Q. Brother Q, you have a comment or question. You're on the air.
I have a comment, but Shalom, Elder Gabar and Elder Rakar and Brother Gaja, if you're still there.
Shalom. I'm there.
Oh, God, you're still with us.
All right, Shalom, brother. I just had a few statements on this whole homosexuality movement, and there are some precepts I wanted to get, if that's okay.
Okay, bring it. Let's bring it.
All right, brother. What I just want to say about this homosexuality movement is that it's huge. And they're attacking the elder men and the elder women. They're getting them with this movement, too, and condemning them by the laws. But this homosexuality movement is huge in the high schools. I just wanted to say that. I just graduated high school. And
how are they also attacking the older generation?
How they doing the elder generation? Well, by getting to the young primarily, but with the elders, I'd say primarily with the prison systems.
Okay.
because a man goes into the pen and then he comes out, and that man is totally different. And I've had uncles and cousins and friends who have some men come out totally changed by the system and the damage that they can do, and then destroying their family after that. But when I was going to high school, I mean, it's huge. They push it.
Well, on that point, I want to put this out there, and maybe someone will take this ball and roll with it. And I'm not going to take away from your time. All the time you need to discuss what you have to say.
Fine,
you can bring it forward. All right. But what I wanted to say is, when is it? What's going on with our people where we don't stand up together and stop the legal system from incarcerating our people? Tell them, listen, we'll come together and we'll deal with the ills ourselves. You keep the drugs away from us. You get the guns away from us. Let's stop the drugs, guns, the homosexuality, the Planned Parenthood, the eugenics. Leave us alone and let us deal with ourselves. We'll work it out. You stay away from us. But you need to stop. You're going to stop using this drug game to incarcerate our people. Because you're the one bringing the drugs over. So how can you lock someone up for drugs and call a drug illegal that you are actually bringing in so that you can systematically destroy us and put us in your prisons and brainwash us and do all types of crazy things? Where is the people speaking out against? Who's going to stand up and stop the incarcerations? And I'm trying to put that out there. These are the things we need to be targeting as a people. These little futile, small arguments, we need to get away from that and target the systematic inside destruction. We need to target the jails, the vaccines, the eugenics, the homosexual lifestyles that are being forced on us, medicine, the phony HIV/AIDS game they've used to kill millions of people systematically through doctors and medication. We need to address the real things that have been destroyed. I just want to put that out there. Go ahead, brother.
So, Mother, yeah, you're totally correct with that. That it's this government and their prison systems, all the corruption that's forcing these homosexuality ways on us. And this is nothing new to the world. These governments, as we all know, is a Roman government. And homosexuality, I think, again, as we all know, was big amongst the Roman Senate and the Roman democracy, that they would, in their sentence, that after they would leave their Senate, they would go to the bathhouses and have little boys just waiting for them. And we know how wicked that is. And it's common history that Romans are the biggest pedophilias, and they started attacking the world and primarily our people to push the homosexuality movement. And I want to go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yeshua Christ. So they're not just attacking our people, any old regular people in this earth. When they're pushing their doctrines and they're doing their blasphemy, they're targeting the people of God, the holy pasture. And we know that the pasture of the Most High's flock are men. And I wanted to go to Revelation chapter 13, and I want to read verse 5 and 6. Revelation 13, verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemy, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. And he opened up his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell therein. And it was given unto him to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. So the Most High was telling us through John in Revelation that this beast, wherever he would go, he would be attacking the holy people and all those who would stand for this truth. The dragon would destroy and cast down and try to teach his blasphemies. And during that, he took over the whole earth, and everybody was deceived by it. Back when I was high school, the homosexuality movement is so horrible. They push it through the football team. And I think it's the coaches who get together with some of the players and they push this thing. I went to Raymond S. Kellis High School in Arizona. And I played football there, and I would try to spread the peace. But some of the football plays, they would actually emulate and take some of the freshman boys and emulate raping these little boys and put them in certain positions. And I think the term that the young would use is clothes burn. And they do that to the younger generations, and they start that as a tradition. And that goes throughout all the years, so it's something that it's a cycle.
Yeah.
And then and the young men get trapped in the high schools, and it's spreading like wildfire.
One of the things that the ancient pagans used to do after they overcome their enemies, and the Roman soldiers were known for doing this, is actually when they beat the men, they used to keep some of the men just to rape them, just to degrade them before they killed them. And these were so-called straight macho men. So that spirit, and you are right. You are right. When you see in the so-called football athlete lifestyle, they'll make these little jokes, or they'll make these little suggestions, or they'll play around, try to bully someone, and the whole concept is dominating another man. And all that is dealing with the spirit of Satan. You are right. And thank the Most High that you was chosen to get out of her. And now we have to get out of her literally, my people. So keep doing the work, keep preaching this gospel no matter what, and you got to live and be ready to die for this gospel.
Can I ask the brother a question before you let him go? Real
Sure.
quick. Brother, how old are you?
I'm 19, brother.
Oh, man, that's a blessing. I mean, the way you wielding the sword, it's all good, brother. I mean, that's a blessing here, young brother like you're wielding it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you straight off, I was nowhere near that at the age of 19. I didn't learn the truth until my early 20s. So the Most High definitely fulfilled His promise with this awakening. It's almost incredible hearing you. You're going through those scriptures like for real, brother. So, hey, bless you, brother. And where are you at now?
I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. You know my dad, Greg the barber. He called in a few days ago.
Yeah.
I'm his son. And
well, hey, he did a great job. I can't say nothing on that. And this also, I want to say this too, man. Just to piggyback on some of the statements you made in football, who's going to come up with positions, all men playing, and you're gonna make a position a tight end? Like, what's a tight end?
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, and then you got other names for men playing around, a wide receiver. Let me tell you, these things are all subliminal. I mean, it's a tight, and then you have one of the strongest centers in the middle of the pack, bent behind with the grown man under his behind, about to do what? To receive a football. I mean, it's subliminal. It's subliminal on every level.
Mm-hmm.
And through football initiations, for those who understand sports, they rib you and do all these types of homosexual things to you when you're a rookie with the team. They do all these weird things, these initiations that you must accept. And there's other things I want to talk about when it comes to that, but that's another show.
Yeah, I actually saw on YouTube there was a initiation of some football team or what have you on television that they'll you have these men laying the underwears, and then you have the captain will crack an egg and put it in the first gentleman's mouth, and then the first gentleman will will have to pass with his mouth the egg without breaking it or without to the next person mouth, and they would go down the line, and that's part of the initiation of being in regards of either these fraternities or these football. These supposed to be these macho men, literally passing egg from one mouth to another mouth to the next person. This is tough guys these days. I mean,
total abomination. Well, I know the brother got more, but what else you have before we go to the next call, brother?
But I just wanted to get, Second Timothy, First Timothy, and then I want to go to Amos, if that's okay.
Well, brother, we can't do a full class now.
I'm not sorry, Elder. I only have, they're small precepts. They're just like one scripture from each.
All right, so let's compromise. Let's just do one, and then we'll go into the next caller. Go ahead, brother.